Happy Monday, Gems and Gents. It's Write the Vision, bringing you your Monday motivation. Today's Monday motivation is titled Trust. So let's get right into it. Trust is defined as the firm belief in the reliability, truth, ability, or strength of someone or something. Trust is a key component in any relationship. In our relationship with God, family, friends, colleagues, business partners, or even ourselves, trust is a big component. And when that trust is broken, it can affect all areas of our lives. So in using myself as an example, I had trust issues. I had negative experiences where I would trust family, friends, colleagues, and those negative experiences helped me, I don't want to say helped me, but prompted me to build this wall. And on my wall, if it had a sign, it would say guarded, keep out. And not only did those other relationships have or take a toll on me, it also began to creep and show up in my faith and my walk with God, where I would not trust or stand on the firm belief that God was able and capable of doing what He said He would do. So initially when I started Write the Vision, I did not believe that the idea and the seeds and the things that were planted in me would not come, that they would come to fruition. Because in my experiences in dealing with other people, I was always disappointed. So when it came time to build Write the Vision or create Write the Vision, and I would reach out to other people and they would say, oh, I would help you, but then they wouldn't come through, or they would offer things and then I wouldn't hear from them, then the level of trust and the issue of trust that I had, it began to surface, and I would then shut myself off, or what I would call fade to black, where I would just cut people off, and that was not healthy. So how did not trusting or mistrust affect my growth and also the vision that God had for my life? I was spiritually stuck. I had this unhealthy defense mechanism, and I was burning bridges, as people say, or destroying relationships. I was self-sabotaging, because in relationships, and not just talking about personal relationships, but also family, colleagues, and friends, I would always expect the worst. Also, I didn't trust myself. I didn't trust myself to make the right decisions, because I felt that the decisions that I did make, or the relationships or partnerships and things that I would enter into, trusting other people, they always backfired. So I doubted myself. I doubted my abilities. Trust was really permeating in all areas of my life. So how did I learn to trust again? The first thing I did was identify the root cause of my trust issues and why I was taking things and holding on to them because of things that happened in my past. And when people would hurt me, I would link that to something that happened in my past and an experience that I had with another person, and I would say, you're just like that person. You know what? I'm just going to cut you off. Or if someone did something that I did not like, I would just cut them off, fade to black, not say anything, just excommunication. And that was not healthy. So then I figured out why. And when I figured out the why and why I had my trust issues, and it was because I had been so hurt, and the way for me to protect myself or defend myself was just to not trust people and do it my own way. But the reality is, when I did it my own way, I would still mess it up. I had to unpack a lot of baggage to confront my trust issues. It was hard, but it was so needed. The second thing I did to trust again is that I realized that it's not the end of the world when mistrust occurs. People are human. Realize that it's not the end of the world when the trust is broken. Granted, it definitely caused a fracture in the foundation that was built, or in also the relationship, but I chose and decided how I was going to respond and move forward. And instead of holding on to those things, I decided, you know what? Yes, this was a disappointment. Yes, it hurt, but I still have to move forward. I dealt with the feelings that I had. I dealt with it and I worked through it. And then I made a conscious decision to not allow that situation and that person hurt a foundation that I was trying to build and affect the trust that I had in others. The third thing I did was forgive, because I would hold on to what somebody did to me for years. I mean, like 3, 4, 5, 6 years. I would hold on to it. Now, rebuilding that trust was not easy. It's something that I still struggle with. But I catch myself now, like, oh, hold up, take a step back, take a step back. But when I saw that my trust issues within myself and also my trust in God were having a significant impact on my life, that's when I decided that I I became determined to make a change. Because if I did not, I would be on my hamster wheel of mistrust and all of my relationships would be broken. My trust issues affected my vision and also affected me moving forward, and I was not able to achieve anything because I was still stuck in the past. I was still holding on to things that that I should have been over, but I didn't want to let go of because that was my waste. And I became an expert at waste management because I had been hurt so many times. I didn't trust people. And so I held on to that baggage. I held on to that garbage and I continuously recycled it. Then I figured I better put it on the curb for pickup. Well, that's all I have for you all today. I wish y'all a productive and prosperous week. If you feel these Monday motivational messages, they encourage you, they help you, they inspire you, please like them. Please subscribe to the channel. Also, please share and please feel free to comment below. I love hearing your feedback. I also love getting some suggestions for topics. If this is your first time watching a WTV Monday Motivation, thank you for watching. I like to post Monday motivations every Monday by 7 a.m. so that you can get your day and week off to an amazing start. Don't forget to check out the blog post that corresponds with today's Monday motivation message. Click the link in the description box below.